What's up, fellas? Your boy Raquel coming to the rig, man. Just a new video. Puffing a Cohiba Blue right here. I took off the band already. I'm already after the cigar. I like taking those bands off. But get these cigars at the Wildwood TA off exit 329. Off of 75 in Florida. Also, the Fuse 342 right there, fellas. If you guys in the area, man, you can fill up at this 342. I just filled up the 342, man. That's the cheapest I've gotten it so far. And the politics of fuel is so stupid. Jacksonville, the fuel is like $4.59, and over here in Wildwood, $3.42. How does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, fellas, man, just Saturday morning, and I'm just smoking on a little cigar. Closing up my first week back at my authority, man. God, I'm so happy to be back over here. I gotta tell you guys, man, that little venture that I did when I had to leave my authority to go back to Maybach and then with North American and all that, that was a gut punch. That was a reality check, boy. I know I was feeling a little overwhelmed and stuff. I wanted to take a break, but the main reason was, everything that happened, with my other insurance because of the incidents, the auto service my brother had. I was kind of like forced out. That's what I had to do to save the company at the time, and I said, hey, I'll go to Maybach, so I relaxed, took some time off, and I finished paying the classics, stayed there a year, but it didn't work out like that, man. My dispatcher was not, he wasn't dispatcher no more. He's like a boss now, and it just wasn't working out, man, and it just didn't go well for me, and y'all already know I chose to give up the Terminator because of the problems that was going on with the whole paperwork and everything. It's just, God's protected me from things, man, but man, I tell you, once you have your authority and you work for your authority, to go back to work for someone, it's hard because you start to see the little things like, sitting, waiting for someone to dispatch you and them telling you, oh, we're waiting on a load or this or that. And, especially with me, I had the load board and they're telling me, I'm sitting there telling me that there's no loads. And I'm looking at the loads, but they won't book those loads because they want you to do their accounts or whatever, man. I got to tell you, man. And then the percentage, whether it's the 10, 15, 12%, I don't care what it is. It's a percentage they're taking from your money just for using authority. That's money you don't pay. Like, all it comes out of my pay is just, it's just my, my factoring fee and the fee. If you add up the fees that I have to pay for my EOD service, a month, and the factoring fees, it's a little bit under 5%, which is nothing. You know what I'm saying? But over there, you'll have to pay 10, 12, 15%, whatever it is. Or even, and then you got patients, and they're gonna take out extra for the devices and all that. So it's just it's a big grip. But I tell you guys, I'm just so grateful to be back, and it's all the glory to God because without Him, I know this wouldn't be possible. I was not expecting to be back so soon because the down payment that they required, I'm not even gonna mention it. It was redonkulous, fellas. You get your own authority, protect that CSA score, I get it, things happen, but I tell you, man, losing Progressive and having to do a whole nother deposit, because if it would have been for that, it would have just renewed and you just keep on working, paying your bill. But having to put a whole new deposit with a low CSA score, that was a grip. But we had to drop a grip, and by the grace of God, I was able to come up with those finances, and put that down. And we got the 2290 done, got my IFTA done, got all that done. I got everything done pretty much. All I'm really waiting on is my plates. I gotta go pick up my plates actually to St. Petersburg. I'm actually driving right now. My plates expired by a couple of days. But that's why I've worked local. This first week back on my authority, I worked local. I stayed in Florida because I don't want to go out with my plates like that. And I gotta come up with the money for the plates. The plates are about $1,500, $1,600 around there. And just trying to get that money up. The truck to produce it, and I did. I got it done. I'm prepared to go get my plates if I want on Monday, but the problem is I booked some loads. So Monday I'll be delivering down in Miami, and then I'll be picking up a load Tuesday in Miami, delivering back in Lakeland on Wednesday. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe heading up to Jacksonville Wednesday so I can grab a good load coming back down, because the loads from Jacksonville to like Lakeland and Orlando, they pay good. These Florida to Florida loads are paying anywhere from $3.50 to $5 to $6 a mile. You know what I'm saying? It's good working Florida to Florida, but just gonna do that. So I'm thinking I might go next Friday probably work one more week locally. I heard anyway, there's a rumor going on that this week coming up is going to be DOT week anyway out there. So I ain't trying to be out there anyway. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's been great. It's been great this week. You know, it's been nice working on my own. I've been sleeping in my house. It's been amazing. I think I probably slept in the truck one night that I had to spend the night in Jacksonville. All I've been doing is Jacksonville and back, like Jacksonville to Tampa, Lakeland back to Jacksonville. That's all I did this week, and it's probably, like I said, next. You know, I am taking a load that's going up to Miami, picking up a load. Actually, I'm right now on the way to Jacksonville to deliver this load that I picked up in Lakeland, and I'll deliver this load today, Saturday. Then I'll pick one up at 4 that delivers Monday in Miami. So I'll pick this load up and go back home, stay home with my family Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday I'll go deliver. But yeah, but like I said, I'll probably work till about, you know, Thursday, delivery Friday morning. And as soon as I deliver Friday, I'm gonna try to set myself up to be in the Tampa area. So as soon as I deliver Friday, I can just go real quick to St. Petersburg. What I'll do is that I'll leave my trailer in the truck stop somewhere, and I'll just, you know, I'll pay for one of those reserve spots, and I'll go real quick in my bobtail, head to St. Petersburg, and just pick up my plates. Because in Florida, there's 3 ways you can get your plates. When you're just renewing them, when you're renewing your plates, you can order them online, or you can go to St. Petersburg to go pick them up. That's really, when you're renewing your plates, that's really the only options you have. St. Petersburg, you get them right there on the spot. You got to take your 2290, your IFTA, your current registration, your insurance from group that is updated, and I would take the title. I don't think it's a requirement, but I would take it just to be safe. And because if you go to Tallahassee, won't renew plates. Tallahassee is only for new plates or transferring plates and IFTA. If you want your IFTA stickers right there on the spot, you go to Tallahassee, you get it right there. I ordered my I paid these ladies $50 and they order it for me. And the IFTA is only like $6, $6. But that drive is like 307 miles. I paid them $50 and they order it for me. So that's been ordered already. They should be coming in soon. But I do have the papers showing that I, got my IFTA done. So I'm riding with expired plates right now, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying in Florida, and it's only a couple of days. It's not like I'm riding months expired. It's literally a couple of days. I'm just gonna finish up this week and work. Like I said, work next week, and then go Friday and get the plates, man. But it's been great, man. It's real nice to be back here. I've been looking at the rates out there, like out there OTR. And it's shit, man. It's shit. Now, there are some good lows. But at the end of it, we got to work. Listen, me, as long as it's paying $2 a mile out there, I'll run it. I've seen a lot of, like me, I'm only going to run C.H. Robinson. Like, I've already experienced with TQL and RXO and Coyote and all of them. You know, there's only 2 other brokers that I'll work for aside from C.H. Robinson, which is going to be Coyote and then TQL in third. Like, for me to do a TQL load, I gotta be in a situation where there's nothing else. Coyote's not that bad. They're pretty good as well. But C.H. Robinson, to me, man, that's the cream of the crop right there, man. To me, that's what's worked for me the best. As far as being able to communicate with them, their app is amazing. Like, they just updated the app with C.H. Robinson. Like, if you work with fuel advances, once you pick up a load and you upload your bill of lading, it shows you right there exactly how much they'll give you. If you guys don't know C.H. Robinson, like if you don't got a fuel card, I got my TCS fuel card, but if you don't got a fuel card, the C.H. Robinson app will give you up to 60% of whatever the load is up front in a T-check, so that you can put fuel for that load, which is great. But yeah, C.H. Robinson works the best for me. They have good rates, and it's just worked out with them. It's just been working good. All the loads I've been doing around here are C.H. Robinson loads. Now, the load that I'm doing today from Jacksonville to Miami, which actually has 2 stops. It has a stop in Tampa on Monday, first thing Monday morning, that I pick up in Groveland and go down to Miami. That load's paying real good. But that's an Uber Freight load. That's like one of those little bundle loads. Uber Freight, they're not bad, but Uber Freight, you know, it is what it is. But I just filled up in Wildwood, and I have enough fuel to work, do all those, you know, finish up this week and probably do most of next week. Because, you know, I'm doing short runs, and, you know, it's not really gonna, I know with this international, I ran 1,060 miles from a full tank and made it to a truck stop and didn't run out of fuel. And I still had, I think, about 60 gallons left in there. So it is what it is. I was cutting it close, but So I like to push it sometimes to see how many miles you can run. So I know I could drive 160 miles, and I was loaded heavy. I did that test when I was in North America, but that's what it is, man. You know, just making a video, touching base with you guys, let you guys know what's going on with your boy Darkel. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to watch qualifying. We got the Formula One races down in Miami this weekend. Go Red Bull team, you already know. Max Verstappen, Checo, Sergio Perez. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Checo fan, which is Sergio Perez. We call him Checo. I don't really, you know, Max is great. Max is an amazing driver. If you guys know about Formula One, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you're probably like, what the hell is he talking about? But if you watch Formula One, Max Verstappen, he's in a whole nother world. He's in a whole nother level. But his attitude, man, the way he is, man, his personality is just sucks. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been watching Mercedes win for years, and now Red Bull, we've got it locked down for the last 2 years. And it looks like this year we're gonna lock it down again. But yeah, that's what it is. You know, your boy Darkel loves his races, as well as the New York Giants. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Gonna get up to Jacksonville, deliver this door. I'm gonna keep on enjoying this little cigar, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted what's going on. So that's what it is. You know, guys, I want to appreciate the guys in the comments that have, you know, that give me heads up. I know one guy told me keep the dash O, and I have other people have told me the same. And I have other people that are like, hell no, we do that shit in white. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I already had invested the money. I got the white vinyl. I think I'm almost at 95% sure that I am gonna redo the interior, you know, in white, because I really like the way that white looks in the classic. It just makes the truck look so clean, man. I am gonna be doing that white. The steering wheel, I'm gonna have to paint this one because I chose to leave it in the classic. I just left it in the classic. You know, maybe I came into the truck and I didn't remove it. I have plans for the steering wheel. I'm gonna paint this steering wheel. I'm planning on using like a Duracoat paint, which is kind of like Cerakote. It's a lot harder and more, you know. I might even use Cerakote. I might Cerakote the steering wheel and just, you know, bake it. That stuff is super hard. That's probably what I'm gonna do. That's the stuff that I use when I do pistols, when I paint guns. Because if you guys know, I do Cerakote, so I Cerakote pistols and stuff like that. That stuff is super hard. So I might Cerakote this steering wheel. We'll see how it goes. But we're gonna go with the white look. The gloss white steering wheel. We're gonna go with the nice high gloss epoxy. It looks like an epoxy look. White carbon fiber, and that's what we're gonna do, man. That's what it is, man. So we got some stuff coming for this international. I was thinking about painting everything black, but I think it's gonna look good. I've been like, you know, looking at my, you know, just looking at it. I think it's gonna look good, leaving everything tan, but with the white, so it'll be like a white and tan theme, white and peanut butter. We call this peanut. In my world, I call this peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna look good with the white dash, white steering wheel. I'm gonna have the white boot, you know, the white, you know, shifter knob. And then on the floor, I'm leaving the floor black. We're gonna get the floor black because there are some black trimmings in here. So I think it's gonna look real good. And we're gonna get it done, man. We're gonna get it done. We got some stuff coming to international, but I gotta tell you guys, as soon as I get my plates, I gotta head out. So like I said, next week I'll be probably getting my plates by Friday. And then I'll probably take that weekend off. But I'll tell you what, man, that coming the following Monday, I'm out. I'm gonna hit the road. Your boy's AC has been down since not this Tuesday, last Tuesday. My AC took a dump. I mean, the AC compressor just stopped working. It seized up and it broke the belt and everything. And the same day, I'm like, well, at least I got AC at night. My freaking generator took a dump on me too that same night with a full tank of gas. And it got so hot. I was in Jacksonville that I got desperate, and I actually found out that I can actually run my AC unit off my 3,000 watt inverter. I didn't know that it could run. I thought it would like kill my batteries, but nah, I've been running like that. Nah, I've only stepped in the truck. I've done it like 4 times already. I'll leave the truck on idle up the engine, and run that bitch off that 3,000 watt inverter, and it works perfect, man. But you know, I gotta get the AC fixed. I might buy a generator first before I do the AC. To do the AC, I gotta get a whole new air compressor, and I gotta get an AC dryer. You know, if you change the compressor, change the AC dryer and the expansion valves, I'm just gonna get all those things. I gotta get a belt, and then, you know, the coolant and the labor and all that. So gotta get that done. But I'm gonna go out there and get it, man. So I have seen some lows out there. I think I can go out there and get it in 2 weeks, man. So that's what it is. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cut this video, man. Just wanted to say to you guys, I'll go ahead and keep smoking my cigar. And if you guys like the videos, thumbs up, and not thumbs down. It's all good. It's all love. It's your boy Darkel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.